Hey, I finally got a little time to make this video, so I'm make it quick. But I'm gonna just touch on some stuff that I like about your comic and my opinions and thoughts on your comic. So first off, I like your art style, and I like a lot of the shots that you shot, some of the angles that you went with, and I like your character design. They real simplistic, but it works for a manga. But I also want to touch on um, what I think about Joe Comic. Um, this character right here, Eisen, he seems powerful from the start, but the more you read, the less powerful he seems because um, it seems like his wife and his son doesn't really respect what he says that much because his wife lets Aaron go back to the woods right after his dad told him not to. And right after his dad put him on punishment, she just kind of let him go play with his sister at the sandcastle. Then Aaron kind of yells at his dad right after he put him on, or right after he leaves the woods the second time, or yeah, the second time, and that's kind of disrespectful. It doesn't seem like Aaron is a disrespectful kid, but that kind of takes a little of the power away from Eisen. And this interaction between Eisen and Merox also it takes a little power away from Eisen because Merox just threatens him and his son, and Eisen looks scared and looks like he don't know what to do. And with really very little back talk, he just kind of let Merox walk away. But yeah, so that kind of took a little power away from the strong character that you started with. But also the the lack of action that's in these first 100 pages. There's a lot of I wouldn't say storytelling, but just a lot of dialogue. But I think, but the way you was explaining the rest of the comic that you got, it seemed like it's supposed to be an action shonen, but these first 100 pages it shows very little action. You can fix that by adding a small action scene. In this interaction between Merox and Eisen, you can add a small fight between Eisen and a couple of the Shotokai henchmen or Shotokai lower level Shotokai. But also I was a little confused on this part. I was a little confused with what was going on with the stars and this guy. I noticed Shadow, but because it looked like Shadow, but I don't get how that this part turned into or went to the stars part. But but also this interaction between Merox and Earl. Like he showed him some devastating stuff right here where it brought him to tears. And I don't understand how he left the woods happy and jolly and didn't tell his parents about the man that he seen in the woods, or his sister about the man that he seen in the woods. Because I would think that he was born in a pretty isolated place where he don't really see people much. So him not mentioning the guy that he seen in the woods to none of his family members is kind of like iffy to the storyline. But that's just my opinion, and this is everything I say is just my opinion. You ain't really gotta take it any any other way. But other than that, it looks good. Like I don't got no problem with the art at all. And I would really just kind of move it a little. Oh, and here you got 3,000 years later. So I was about to ask if you had like a prologue or something before you got to this page, or like a explanation of the lore, or anything before this page, since you got like a 3,000 years later uh narration thing here. I was about to ask that question.